All right, I'm here with the senior duo of Brody Lager and Dane Janssen. Big road win tonight, non-conference, but you guys kind of did what you established yourself early, got up 16-2 in the first quarter. Talk about that quick start that started the game.
We just came out hot. That was our intention. We just wanted to get the score as quick as possible, put up points, and get the lead out the gate.
How'd you guys? What was the strategy of doing that? Did you guys try to establish yourself defensively, or what went on there?
I think we just talked before the game, just play with each other, play through the system that we got going on, and our buckets will come, look for each other, and don't force anything. And we did that, executed well, and we got out to a pretty quick start.
Okay, and then you guys did a pretty good job of pressing tonight. Is that usually the strategy? You guys press often?
Yeah, I feel like we like to press often, put pressure on the team, just drain out the shot clock, have them rush a shot, and get rebounds.
All right, excellent. Big road win. Let's see here. When it comes to offense, what's your guys' strategy on offense? Is it inside out, or are you guys trying to look? You guys are both excellent drivers. Is that what your guys' game you try to do?
Yeah, I mean, that's the main thing. And we all have a pretty long summer together, going around playing tournaments together. So just getting that chemistry. I mean, mostly what we focus on: drive in, kick. We all shooting really well off the three. So that's kind of what we're trying to look for.
Shooting really well off the threes is one thing, but Dane, we got to talk about that one. You got a flush down. Let's talk about that breakaway dunk.
Yeah.
Is that the first one of the year?
Yeah, it felt nice to have. I came in, wanted to get one, and it felt good to have one.
First one of the career?
I've had a couple.
You've had a couple? All right, excellent. Well, that was pretty fun. That was an exciting way to put a little emphasis on the night. Nonetheless, congratulations, the senior duo, Brody Lager, Dane Janssen, on that big win in Griswold. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, sir.
All right, I'm here with Coach Travis Mason after the big win, road win. Those are always nice, even though it's non-conference, but go ahead and speak on the big win tonight here in Griswold.
This was a good win for our kids. We stressed some things in practice this last week, some things that I think that we need to focus on and we need to improve on. And I saw the kids doing some of those things tonight. There's still areas where we got to take steps forward. But I think our kids, we're frustrated a little bit we've had a lot of tough losses. Some 2 possession losses where we're right there and we're right there at the end, and there's some youth out there with some of our seniors, and they're still trying to figure out how to play together, and some of that chemistry is still coming, but I feel like we've got a fight in us, and if we continue that, good things are going to happen, and those close losses will turn into big wins.
Yeah, you brought it up. I believe there's 3 losses, all under 7 points. Touch on that on like a learning point perspective. I mean, you don't want to lose, but sometimes you can really gain some knowledge from it.
That's what we preach. We preach learning, not losing, and that's a big part of our program, is trusting the process, getting better each night. At practice, we want the best 2 hours of our day. Obviously I want them to get it done in the classroom, and they need to stay focused and locked in there, but at practice we want the best 2 hours of basketball, 3 hours of basketball, wherever we're at. And that's just what we're looking for. We're looking to stick to the process, learn, not lose, and hopefully turn these close losses into some big wins down the stretch.
All right, Coach Mason, when it comes to tonight's game, you guys got out to a really fast start, 16-2 after 1 quarter. Go ahead and touch on that fast start.
We did some good things early where we could take advantage of some mismatches and things of that nature. We didn't shoot the ball extremely well, and that's kind of been one of the things we've leaned on throughout the course of this season. I think we were shooting the 3 close to 40% coming into the game. So, sometimes when you're struggling from the perimeter, you got to find other ways to win a ball game, and I'm just proud of the guys for finding a way to win and taking that next step to get in the right direction. So.
I asked Janssen and Lager about just the defensive strategy, and they said, the speed is the main thing. To just touch on what you guys do defensively really well.
A big part of our defense is rotations, and I think we're still trying to figure out exactly where we need to be with each game plan, with our rotations. Sometimes we just need to lock in on that. Sometimes we play with our instincts a little bit too much and get ourselves maybe a step out of position here or there. But you want your kids playing hard, you want your kids playing full speed, and if they make a mistake going 100 mile an hour, I guess that's where you want them making their mistakes. So we'll continue to kind of play that way, and we'll continue to kind of push the limit a little bit and see what happens from there.
When it comes to the offensive side of the ball, you got the nice 2 senior leaders to really lean on tonight. Janssen had 17, Lager had 16. Just what's your offensive strategy overall? It's really nice to lean on those guys, I assume, though.
Those guys draw a lot of defense. So we've had shooters, Leighton Mason has been one who's been really hot for us this year. He's our 3rd leading scorer right now. I think before tonight, he was around 8th or somewhere in the conference. As far as his field goal percentage, I think it was somewhere around 70% and like top 20 in the Class 2A. So, you know, he's been shooting the ball great, but sometimes when you have tough nights, you got to overcome. And I think, you know, our guys that were struggling a little bit were able to drive and get the ball in the hands of Brody and get the ball in the hands of Dane, and then we just cut and we move and we work off of them. And you know, if you get the ball to those two guys, their IQ, they've played so much basketball that their IQ is so high that they're going to make plays for you. So.
All right, I know you want to celebrate tonight's win, but tomorrow, quick turnaround. You got Tri-Center. Just do a quick little touch on that Tri-Center tomorrow.
We talked before this game about this being a business trip. You know, we wanted to come in here, and there were certain things that we really wanted to focus on and clean up and work on, but you know, we really want. The conference schedule is important to us, and we know that's a game tomorrow that's going to be a couple possession game. It's going to be the same type of game that we've seen all year long. So I just want our guys to understand that it's going to take 4 quarters. It's going to take fighting. It's going to take scratching, clawing. And I know, you know, Chad Harder's going to have his team ready to go, and it's going to be an awesome matchup. And I just hope that we're taking the right steps and we're learning through the process of these close losses to maybe come out with a big win tomorrow night.
All right, nonetheless, Coach, congratulations on the road win. Those are always big.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.